What's going on, Marvel Strike Force community? Super Otaku Kami coming to you all. Talking some superior gear. Should you save it or should you not for DD4 coming when it comes? Also, want to talk about Swarm was definitely confirmed on Twitter. And another thing to think of for next month, September, is New Mutants. So, kind of want to dig in this with you guys. Probably won't be the longest video, but need something to put out there for y'all this week. To start, should you save your gear for DD4? And I am gonna say, do not save it. I think you should get as many characters to Gear 14 as you can, because it will help you when DD4 does come out to get those characters to Gear Tier 15. And in the meantime, while you're waiting for DD4 to come, you still have War. You still have to get better for Ultimate 7. So there's still reasons to upgrade, and Arena. We do not know if Doc Ock will turn the Sinister Six into the meta Arena team. We don't even know how Doc Ock is really going to, if he'll change the game at all. And I just think you should get as many tunes to Gear Tier 14 as possible. One, it makes you stronger, and in preparations for DD4, you have more characters close to the next new Gear Tier to move up. And another thing you have to keep in mind is that they will probably increase the level cap to 80. So you're first going to have to get your characters from level 75 to 80. And then on top of that, you're going to have to level them up to level 80. And we know that's going to take a ton of gold. And another thing to keep in mind is ISO 8. ISO 8 is going to be coming out later this year. And I doubt that they're going to allow ISO 8 make DD4 easier. They're probably going to either have characters in there with ISO 8 or have them leveled accordingly that ISO 8 will keep it a hard difficulty. And I don't know how ISO 8, how we're going to acquire it. Is it something, it's going to be like Red Stars where you're randomly getting it for a character, or do you get it and then you get to place it on the characters you want but then have to level it up? So I think with all that factored in, getting up to level 80, then getting all the gear to go up to Gear Tier 15, and then ISO 8 on a character, getting, Strider and all that stuff, where you need to do it, level that up. If all that's required to help you get through DD4, average player that's not a whale is not gonna save and just instantly get in DD4 and clear. And trust me, I want Doom as bad as anybody. I love Dr. Doom. Definitely probably my favorite character in Marvel. Wolverine, Iron Fist, Daredevil. I like a lot of characters. But Doom, definitely has a special place for me when it comes to characters in general, all across everything. So I just think, for the time being, get what you can up to Gear Tier 14. It'll definitely help you in War, especially offense. I think you should definitely go to War offense. I have a few guys that left my alliance that went to higher alliances, and they're like, it is strictly who clears first. I'm not at that, so defense still plays a good role where I'm at. But I'm starting to think I should start Gear Tier 14 my offensive war characters so I can start just blasting through some defenses. So I just think it's worth it. And, with this new update, we do know that many uniques will be farmable. So that's another reason that you can get your guys up faster. ISO 8 is probably going to make DD3 easier. I'm actually in Note 8. Hopefully going to beat that tonight. Getting into Cosmic. I have a pretty sweet Cosmic team. And I'm hoping by mid-September I will have DD3 cleared first run. And hopefully I hope by October to have 2 clears of DD3. So I should be pretty ready. But I know everybody's not in that position. So, especially people that are not, if you didn't even enter DD3 yet, don't save. It's you didn't even do DD3 yet. Get through DD3 first, and the more characters you have for DD3, the easier it's gonna be. So, like I said, don't save. Now, if you got everybody up, you cleared DD3 a month ago, probably start saving because you probably don't need as many characters. But if you're in boat with me, where you're still going through DD3, definitely get as many people up as possible. I think that's just the best idea. Even if you already cleared DD3 twice, I still think you should get as many characters up as close as possible. Especially like, Hellas, Black Bolts, Minervas. Like, if you, pretty much those characters you should have for D3. But if you don't have those type of characters up for D3 or to Gear Tier 14, get them up. Get some sifts up there. Stuff like that. It'll be worth it for later down the road. I just think it will make your gold DD4 a lot easier. And next is, if you guys haven't seen it, my thumbnail was the picture of the bees in the picture with 4 of the Sinister Six guys. Pretty much confirming that Swarm is going to be the next update. I'm very interested. Pretty obscure character, not familiar, and I've read a lot of Marvel. So I want to see what that is. That's my puppy. So I want to see what he brings to the table. I kind of hope he has a pretty sweet kit. Hope he does something new. A new mechanic would be nice. I don't think they're gonna go that far for obscure character, but that would be nice. But for September, in my app for Regal Theaters, I am a Regal Theater member. New Mutants is supposed to come out so far. The end of this month, I believe August 28th. So I am wondering if we will see some New Mutants next month. Specifically, Magic. I love Magic. She's a real cool character, Colossus's sister. And one thing I'm very interested, if they do bring the New Mutants, will they give them X-Men tags? Or will they give them the Emma Frost treatment? Will they just be hero mutants? Or will they just give them New Mutants tag? So very interested to see how that would play out. Because I really think it would be cool. And that we're getting to a point with Avengers and X-Men that there's so many coming out that I think they should implement a plug and play style. What I mean by that is, let's take the Avengers. They should take like a character, say like Captain America, give him like some war defense moves, where it's just war defense. So that way you could turn the Avenger squad into war defense. But then say give Iron Man, not Iron Man because he's with the power armor, but say Ant-Man and Wasp. They're Avengers, I believe, and I know Ant-Man is. You can give them some war offensive moves, and if you put around them some Avengers, they become a war offense. And then you can make another character have some raid qualities. So if you take in some Avengers to raid, they can go through raid. And I think you do that with the mutants also. You do that X-Men also. The kind of did with Beast. It's like, you get Beast now you can use them for raids. And, obviously the original X-Men team, they were arena, everything. But I think that's where we're getting into that game, where there's going to be so many characters that are part of squads that you have to be able to plug and play them, where you could take one team to use them for different modes. And I think that would be really cool, and it will give us more playability with a lot of characters. Because some people like Wolverine and Psylocke, we're starting to get like these, like, where do we play with them and stuff like that. And that's a way to do it. You might not use them for every single game mode, but at least you can use them for certain game modes, and it gives you a chance to rotate your roster some. But that's all I got for you guys today. If you like what I did, definitely give me a thumbs up. Uh, Definitely will be here Friday, and we will talk blog, even if it's a not so great blog like it was last week. Still gonna do it. So I'll be back with you guys Friday night. And that's all I got for you. This is Super Otaku. You can follow me on Facebook at Super Otaku. And you can follow me on Twitter at Super Otaku. And I should be coming at you guys with a lot more content. And hopefully more creative content. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have yourself a good